Luke Bell, tough day at the office. You've had an amazing year, of course, Mont Tremblant, Ironman Australia, and then to come here after 6 weeks, it's a big ask, there's no doubt.
Yeah, you know, I think in the back of your mind you always knew 6 weeks was going to be a big ask after a full. You know, the guys do, you just cannot not do a full preparation and turn up to Hawaii and expect to compete. I think, you know, I think it'd be nothing more than disrespectful to think you could compete with the likes of Freddie and that who have done a proper preparation. You know, you have huge respect for your other athletes, and off a 6 week block, you know, I got out there and gave it as much as I could, and you know, we fell into a big hole, come out, fell into another one. I think we tripped over a few times, and then Pete Jacobs and I were tripping over together all the way home. But it's nice to be able to, you know, we both had our ups and downs, so it's nice to be able to use each other in a way to help each other get to the finish line.
Talk us through that bike ride. That was something else. I mean, it was reports coming through that it was just brutally quick, and you know, conditions that were conducive to fast times. And you're a good bike rider, but it was a tough day.
Yeah, I think, you know, we obviously had a little bit of a tailwind on the way out, and I think looking down, we went through the 50k mark in about an hour and 8. And in saying that, you know, that's awfully quick. But in saying that also, Kinlay had caught us by them, so he'd probably done about an hour and 4 and change. So it was, yeah, definitely quick on the way out, and as always, you know, up towards RV, right at that top bit, it starts to splinter a bit, and the descent, and from Kauai High back, you know, obviously the guys, you know, turn the screws there, and there was a little bit of a breeze coming home, so if you're a strong cyclist, you're able to use it. And you know, credit to Mackenzie, he's had a phenomenal day here, and you know, it's, although, you know, Australia didn't retain the title here for, you know, another year and make it, I think, 7. You know, second place on the men's side, and to have Rennie cross the line, you know, it's still pretty much an Australian day, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. Your own personal form now, what's the story for you? You've got 2 Ironman wins. How much is left in your tank to finish out the year? I mean, it's been a huge year for you. Yeah,
it's been interesting. I think, you know, I'm like the old milk in the fridge, or cottage cheese in the fridge. That's that day over the use by date. I think, you know, you check it and see whether it's got that sour taste or not. But yeah, it's been, you know, the season's been going since 20th of January in Auckland, and we've spent 6 months in the US racing numerous 70.3s and obviously another full. And we head back on Monday to San Diego, pack up the bags, and looking forward to heading back to Melbourne town next week after a 6 month stint, and we'll get home, reassess, and you know, there's always the Bustleton there as well, because I guess now obviously with the points system, it's, although I've been chasing tail all year, looks like I might have to go around there. If I do, I won't be expecting a hell of a lot. Won't be opening my mouth too much for race day. It'll be more about ticking boxes, I think, and seeing how past the use by date that milk is in the fridge.
Well, well done today, mate. You know, not the best day, of course, and not the best result, but you always put out a good show, and thanks for spending a couple of minutes with us.
Yeah, no worries. It's been a great year, and you know, it's one glitch in a great season, but I think it makes it all worthwhile crossing that finish line. And you know, it's Hawaii. Could be worse spots to hang out.
I agree with you, mate. Well done.
See you back in Melbourne.